many of you have ever found yourself a good night's sleep away from a major assignment being due? Or suddenly remember as you walk into your classroom that today you have a major exam. Naturally, feelings of stress and anxiety come over you. Your body might handle this stress in one of two ways. You might suddenly have a burst of energy and adrenaline, and you're able to quickly finish your assignment or quickly study over your notes and, by some shred of luck, obtain some information. On the contrary, some of you might get a knot in the pit of your stomach and you feel nauseous, you have anxiety, you feel sick, and a lot of times it makes you maybe feel a little irritable or impatient with others. Today, we're going to take a closer look at what we call stress. Stress is a reaction to change, whether positive or negative, inside of our body. There's two types of stress. The first is chronic stress. This is usually short periods of time, but can be extremely mentally and physically exhausting. It disrupts our body systems. It can raise our blood pressure, suppress our immune systems. It can cause infertility. It can speed up the aging process as well. The other type of stress that we have is acute stress. And this is long periods of stress over time, and it's extremely damaging to the body. In fact, it can even cause the brain to rewire itself. So it's really important that as we have either chronic or acute stress in our lives, we learn how to manage that stress. And there are different things that cause stress. So before we can manage it, we have to know what causes it. And some things that I think are especially important in college student age, understand about stress, to know where it comes from, is examinations, parental expectations, homesickness, conflicts, a spouse or a boyfriend, girlfriend, and maybe thoughts about the future. Those things can really, and if we don't learn how to take care of it, it can cause us to be really sick. So we're going to talk about coping and how we can battle that stress as it comes, because it's inevitable, it's going to happen. So the first thing that we obviously want to know is coping is basically dealing effectively, dealing helpfully with the stress as it comes into our lives. So I like to do what's called coping ahead, is to have a plan to know what you're going to do when that stress comes, because we know then we're able to plan for our future. And so we are able to cope with that stress. So I'm going to talk about one specific way that we can handle or cope with our stress. And there's two different practices of mindfulness. The first is formal practices. And that includes meditation or maybe, and those are some things that we can do to calm our mind and to relax our body. Informal practices include listening to nature and maybe shower. So these are two things that are inexpensive to college students. All of us can meditate, take a nice relaxing shower. We have access to those things, and it doesn't cost us a lot of money. So as we begin to change our thoughts from negatives to positives rather, we're able to calm ourselves, and we're able to get back our sense of self and take back the next time you find that you've missed an assignment or you are walking in late for you now can relax. You can now practice this mind to be able to calm yourself so that you can be in charge of you.